Today I was just freestyling because it's my second, it's the third incline press. No, it's the second. It's the second incline press of the week. I lowered the frequency a little because I'm peaking, so I'm doing more intensity and I want to have more space to recover. So I knew that I had to do a bit more volume. I didn't know what numbers I was gonna hit, what rep range, etc. It felt good because right now those training sessions I put a big emphasis on warming up, and I use the warming up to target a lot of small, like the rotator cuff, the rear delt, etc. Some stuff that are gonna help me keep my shoulder healthy as I'm getting stronger, as I'm able to put more weight on the bar. Because this was a huge plateau for me. It was as soon as I'm getting too strong, pain in the shoulders, etc., etc. So I'm trying to do everything in its own time. I'm trying to catch a good rhythm of first developing tissue strength first. And oh fuck, my screen just died, so I'm gonna have to film everything blindly, and I'm not gonna know if it's focused or not, or well, you know, it's still super good. So I felt super good with the warm-up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about tomorrow. And I put 100, and with 100 it was super fast. So I was like, let's try to see how many reps I can do with 112 without being RPE 10. And I hit those 3 touch and go. Yeah, it was touch and go, but why not? I didn't bounce it, so still valid for me. 112 for 3 reps. We are getting closer and closer to PR territory, because my record on the incline press was 120 for 4 reps, 3 or 4 reps, and now we're almost there. Knowing that I'm back into legit strength training. It's been a month now. No, it's been a bit more than a month. It's been 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks. So in 5-6 weeks, being able to be almost back to my absolute prime, wonderful. I'm also 15 kg lighter, and I'm still sick. I'll tell you about the doctor. I visited the doctor yesterday, and the doctor was like every visit that I've ever paid, and that anybody that told me, like every patient when they're telling me their stories with doctor, etc., it's very much every time the same. I'll tell you, let's work. Oh yeah, so I was wondering if I was gonna do sets like doubles or triples. Knowing that doubles was gonna be a bit light on the volume. Wait a second, I feel like you're a little bit on the side. Oh yeah. Triples, a bit better. And I'm able to do them, so there's 102 kg, and well, I'm able to do some pretty nice reps. Definitely not RPE 10, with a little pose and everything. So we're sailing right now, smooth sailing. And anyway, I'm gonna try to do a ton of sets. That was my plan already. If I wanted to do doubles, it was to compensate the low rep range with a ton of sets. 3 triples. Let's fucking go. We'll see how many sets we do. And actually, I'm not gonna tell you today about the doctor because I feel like I'm yapping way too much. Just filming the intro, I was like, bro, how long did it just take you to film this? So I'm gonna try to keep the yapping to a minimum, because even though I have some time, I want to focus on this preparation. Competition is in, what, 3 weeks now? Something like 3 weeks? 2 weeks and a half? Yeah. So I need to focus, I need to do every single piece of work that I can do. I need to not skip anything, milk this session. That's so cool. I feel like I can do more, and that's why it's so good. I was wondering right now, am I gonna push to 104, 107? Because my plates are a bit wonky, whatever. Am I gonna add a little bit more? Because right now I'm at 102. I can do a little, I could do more without getting in the red zone. So am I gonna, like push a little more? And I think no, I think I won't. I think that today, 102 for a lot of sets of 3 triples, it's wonderful already. And and the fact that I can do more is gonna be so cool, because it's gonna allow me to recover so good that next week, instead of doing 104 now and 107 next week, maybe next week I'm gonna be able to do the back-offs with 112. What was my top set today is gonna be the back-offs next week. I still have 2 weeks of peaking. So that's it too. I have 2 more weeks of peaking. So, you need to take some, some élan before you jump. So as I told you, smooth sailing, really good. And so now, sets of 3. Just after this, I'm gonna do some dumbbells, and with the dumbbells, we're gonna try to hit larger rep ranges, probably sets of 8, even more. I think I'm gonna try to go to sets of 12 to maybe 20 at some point, to really accumulate some volume. Not that much on the bar, because the dumbbells is like more free, and it's gonna be better for the joints, so it's gonna allow me to push the volume. Let's continue. You remember when I told you that on the dumbbells we were gonna go light? Well, I lied to you, because actually we're gonna go super heavy. While putting the plates on the dumbbells, I remembered that 3 days ago I tried 43 and I could only do 3 reps. and I felt unstable. Today we feel pretty good, we feel pretty strong, we feel pretty stable. So I'm gonna take my revenge at the 43 kg. We're gonna try to go for at least 4 reps. So I know that I am stronger now than 3 days ago. And that the process is processing. What do you want me to tell you? We are making crazy moves today. Today's a good day. That's it, we're gonna try to surf this wave. If I can have this dynamic for the 2 weeks to come, we're gonna be so good for the competition. So if you wanna help me riding this wave, in the comment tell me, there you go, you tell me this in the comments, okay? To wish me the best. So I think I did 7, right? 6 or 7. That's good. Last training I was only able to do 3. Now I know I did more than double this. And really I feel like I started pretty weak on the dumbbells, and now 43 for 7, it's pretty good. It's getting solid. Good sign. If we can reach 50 kg, it's gonna start to be serious. It's gonna start to be really serious. And if I can accumulate volume on such a good stimulus, because you have to think about this, you have to think about the fact that if you can put heavy on a movement, on a lift that is not stressful for the joints, damn, you just ride this, and the progression that you're gonna have. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider it, because you're gonna be able to see me riding the wave. All right, let's do now. There's 33 now, and we're gonna try to do as many reps as possible. 33. How many reps am I gonna do? Like minimum 12. All right, minimum 12. Oh yeah. So, for those who wanted to see me go wild, full beast mode, and do 10 sets on the incline, 6 sets on the incline dumbbells. I need to how to say that? To nail my pronunciation of this word, because every time I struggle on this. Dumbbells, super easy dumbbells. 6 sets of dumbbells. I'm not gonna do this, I'm sorry. I had this dream too, but it was just a dream. It was just a dream. It's me in the corner. It's me in the spotlight. But we are not gonna lose the rhythm. We're gonna keep on grooving. And it means that we have some more stuff to do. And I cannot take 3 hours to do the first 2 exercises of this session. I'm gonna do one more set of the overhead press. Wow, we can see that I'm pretty fatigued, especially since yesterday I've been doing an hour of rotator cuff work. It was supposed to be a rest day, but I was in my bedroom and I had some dumbbells, and I did like half an hour of like rotator cuff raises, isometrics, etc. And I feel it now. I feel it on the overhead press. But it's pretty good. It still feels solid, because even though it's pretty light and I cannot hit a lot of reps, I just did 8 with 23 kg. I still feel solid because I'm able to maintain the position and to push in the axe, to push exactly where I want to push. And because the bad case scenario would be if you're that weak that you're losing position. If you press and you feel like your shoulders are going on the side, that you're losing your bracing, etc., that's when it's bad. If you push but everything stays in its position, you're doing great job, great work. I need to hydrate myself a little bit more. One more set, and we're gonna go ballistic on the stiff legs deadlift. We're gonna go crazy, and then we're gonna have some vertical pull, but we're gonna do it after the stiff leg because I want to go crazy. I want to have as much energy as possible on the stiff legs deadlift. We're gonna go crazy. I don't know, we're gonna see what type of numbers we're gonna hit. Spoiler alert, on the stiff legs the most I ever did was 220 for a set of 5, for one set of 5, and at the time I had the strength to do 280 for 3 reps on the deadlift, on the normal deadlift. So now I'm far from this, but we're gonna try to go to 200, maybe more. We'll see. Que sera, sera. So yeah, 8 reps on the first set, 12 on the second one. It means what I thought, knowing that the setup is fucking me up. Because on the first set, I had to grab the dumbbells from the rack, shoulder them, sit down, push them, and I lost a lot of power in this monkey business of a setup. That's why I don't really like, especially Olympic dumbbells, because the setup is just so chaotic. Really, to put them on your lap, kick them, they're so unergonomic that you're wasting away a lot of power. That's why I really like when I'm able to put them on the rack, on the hangers. The hangers, it's perfect. It's near perfection. You just have to D-rack them. The D-rack is a bit wobbly, but still it's so much better than having to put them on your laps and kick them. So, stiff legs, deadlifts. Let's see where we're at. Let's see if we're so back. Let's see if we're cooking. Let's go. My dog. Not so bad. It was the last warm-up set. It's 204.5 kg. So we're gonna put more. We're gonna go to 214.5, which is pretty close. Oh, wait a second. I think I did more than this. I think I hit 245 for a single, if I remember. Did I? I think 2 years ago I was playing around with this type of weird deadlift variation, and I think I hit 245. Anyway, but it was on a single, on reps. Most I touched 225, so we are almost there. I'm never gonna do 5 reps. If I do 2, I would already be pretty happy. I think I'm gonna be able to do 3. We'll see about that. But the deadlifts recently has been pretty weird. Not bad, but pretty weird. It never felt like this, in the way that it feels very grindy, if you see what I mean. Like, it feels heavy and slow, but I have no doubt about the fact that I'm gonna be able to finish the rep. And at first I thought that I was weaker than I am, because it was heavy, so I was like, oh, I'm at my limits. But actually I'm able to grind more. When I feel like I'm gonna hit RPE 10, I can actually do 3 more reps or something like this, which is pretty interesting. And I really like this progression in my deadlift, because usually it would feel super explosive, and then above the knee, lights out, sticking point, it cannot move anymore, and I'm stuck, and I fail. Whereas here, maybe I balanced my strength a little, my strength curve a little, because I'm doing a ton of stiff legs work, and maybe it's helping me balancing the movement a little bit, in the way that the start feels a bit heavy, but I can grind through, and the lock out is all right. So it's just hard all the way up, whereas before it was easy and impossible. and I'd rather have it more balanced and I can do the full motion even though it feels hard at the start. It's even better. That's what I feel. Maybe I'm saying crap, whatever. Hydrate yourself. So let's try. Let's try to see what I can do on the stiff legs deadlifts, week 1 of the picking, 214.5 kg. Yeah, so as I told you, exactly what I thought. Here, at the second rep, I felt like I had nothing left. I felt like it was the last one. I couldn't do one more, and I did 2 more. And probably I had 2 more in the tank, but we're gonna try not to burn ourselves too much here. We still have 2 more weeks to explore how much I can do on this. So 4 reps, we're at 10 kg to my best performance on this one, and just 1 rep below, we're at a pretty sweet spot. I even think that before the end of the picking, so in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be able to match my best. I'm gonna be able to do the 225 for 5 reps. Am I gonna do more? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do more because I don't want to do 5 reps. I'm probably gonna aim for probably not 240. Who knows though? 240 for 3 would be amazing. Even on the straight normal deadlift. So okay, let's say 235 for 3 reps. That's my plan. I think it's pretty achievable. So subscribe and you're gonna see day after day if I'm able to reach the plan. Alright, so some back-offs now, and then the vertical pull. Oh, it's so late, my dudes. I'm not gonna be able to do that many back-offs. Probably 2 if I do it fast. Yeah, if I power through, probably 2 back-offs and then the pulls. But I need to go fast. God damn! You see, no, but every time I'm telling you, I wish I did more. But what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Anyway, let's get it on. And look at this baby dog. Yeah. Can you imagine? He has all the garden and he decides to chill right there as I'm doing my deadlift, just here, with all the noise of the banging plates, and my boy just chilling. Yeah, this dog. Yo, 7 reps, full stack, 60 kg. The left side is a little bit sus because I'm weaker on the left side. Still, I have a bit more. Here, I almost didn't finish the 7 reps on the right side. And it was easier on the left, and it's sus. For me, it's because I feel like I'm cheating a little bit with the left side. I feel like when I initiate the movement, I'm letting myself get a little bit higher, and I'm pulling with my body weight, but like just the first centimeters, almost not noticeable. And I feel like this is what helps me cheating on the left side, and on the, because I'm not like strong enough, or maybe confident enough, because I still have my elbow hurting me when I pull the inside of the elbow. So I feel like I'm cheating to initiate the movement, and then it's easier to finish it because you know, it's dynamic. Whereas with the left, I'm super strict on the reps, and it looks harder, but it's because I'm just raw strength on the right. I'm so thirsty, Jesus. But I just need to drink more because, yeah, sure, I drank like a liter of liquids throughout the training. I just need to drink more. God damn, that's not good. It's not good for the recovery. Alright, well, I'm not gonna film it. I'm gonna do some triceps, some more vertical pull, but I'm gonna end the video here because I need to wrap it up. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, to subscribe, to comment the videos, and I'll see you in the next one. And that, my dudes, was the very last warm-up. Welcome on this channel, welcome on this video. I just noticed that I never introduced myself or the channel. My name is Léo Guérard. I'm a French psychologist and I'm an athlete, also a lover, a fighter, a poet, and I am currently training to compete in strongman. I did some powerlifting in the past, but I'm training to do some sort of a strongman competition. But it's not the your usual strongman competition. It's a traditional strongman in the way that we're gonna like medieval time type of strongman, you see? So that's why I'm training like a general strength and stuff like this that are gonna help me. And today we're gonna try to push on some either doubles or triples in the overhead press. And the overhead press, let's see. Okay. I feel a bit greedy today, and on the overhead press it's alright to be greedy. You know, it's not such a crazy movement. It's not like the deadlifts that are super taxing, nervously speaking. Overhead press, you fail it, it's fine. So we're gonna try to go, we have 78 kg loaded, and I'm gonna try to do a triple. It would be cool because at the beginning, like 3 weeks ago, I did a single at 81. So to be only 4 kilo and being able to push 2 more, it would be pretty fine. And I think I can do it because the picking is starting so well. You can see my previous videos, I am ecstatic. So let's start this, and then we'll see. I'll probably gonna go down to 70, I guess, to push a ton of volume. Let's go, and I'm sick. And it's been more than 2 weeks now, but I don't have the time to talk about it or the desire. Alright, it's fine. Alright, let's go. And there you go. A bit slow, a bit even stuck on the third one, but we did it, and that's what matters. We're moving on. After all, it's the picking, so if it's hard, it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get stronger. So now we're gonna move, and we're gonna go down to 70. And to 70, we're gonna do a ton of reps, a ton of sets. I mean, but I'm still gonna do sets of 3, I think. And then we'll move on to some incline close grip before doing some lat pull down. Oh no, I did it yesterday. I mixed a bit my because I didn't have the time at first, whatever. We're gonna do some horizontal pull this time, and then some squats. Exciting, huh? That's too easy. Alright, so there's some thunder that is causing some how do you say that? Outrage? No. Outburst? Well, it's making the electricity of my house cut, and I have to manually start it again. And I have some patience in the evening. I have quite a lot of patience. So if the power is jumping all the time, it's gonna be a nightmare. Anyway, let's focus. Now we have a PR on the hack squat. I'm gonna do 120. Is that a PR or? No, I think I did it already. Well, I did it but with a higher foot position so it was easier. Alright, it's still a record. Let's see how many reps. 120. You ready, doggy? Alright. Alright, 6, not so bad. I'm not gonna push like a madman because I feel pretty exhausted and I'm sweating a ton even though I'm drinking. I took even salt, but I feel like I mustn't press my body too much. Here on the last reps I feel my ribs almost cramping, you know, and it would not be a good idea to injure myself or hurt myself right now. So look at this dog. You see that boy right there? I don't know if you hear it, but there's thunder. And doggy, right there, thinks that the thunder is some giant dogs in the sky. So he's always trying to fight them whenever he hears it. going crazy. Did you see this crazy top set? Do you see how much? You don't even really see it. I'm drooling of sweat. Goddamn. Alright, so to not collapse, I'm gonna try to take some more salt, and I'd like to do some more sets with this. Told you we're going crazy with this peaking. I want the fucking crown. Yep, I want it. Alright. So that's it for this training. I'm gonna do some more, of course, but I showed you everything. So, see you in the next one. Subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for watching. Later.